stylers, welcome back. We are going to be talking about my 4-year long virgin hair journey. It has literally been like 5 months since I filmed, just with my dad's passing and everything that's been going on, and all my videos literally are out of order because I have to go with my time constraints now. Because stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll describe why the timing of this video had to happen. As you can see, Tina is on her cat bed. This is so weird. I've literally never filmed a sit down video with my camera and been able to use my phone, so this is like very much appreciated. First of all, trying to do the virgin hair journey. I'd had my hair dyed in March of 2016. I had it dyed dark brown, that way I could just grow it out. Prior to that, it was like ombre and whatnot, and I had cut it all off. So I was getting to the point where I was trying to get my hair healthy again. Prior to this virgin hair journey, my hair, I feel like, has always just been semi-healthy, semi-long. I would always get trims every 2 months because I would always dye my hair every 2 months. So I just got the trim that was already with it, and I didn't really like grow my hair because I was just always getting trims. So it just kind of stayed like right here, like just my whole life. I've never had short hair except for like maybe 2 times, once in my childhood, and 8th grade was the last time I cut my hair, and it was like right here. Okay, so my hair is like curly but not. Now I'm trying to do the curly girl method, which is really hard with how long this hair is, and it's just super like way down. I think if I cut it, then I could get it more curly, you know? But before, I was always just take water, and I would always just scrunch my hair, which I heard is like really good because you don't want to use like products and stuff, and just water helps moisturize it. I don't know. In high school is kind of when I started trying to focus on getting my hair healthy again. So I always kept like the same length and got trims, which really helped it, obviously, but it didn't help the growth. The good part is when I did this, I discovered not washing my hair every day. So I would only do it every 3 to 4 days. I still abide by this, so twice a week. I just pick which time of the week I'm gonna do 3 days and which time of the week I'm gonna do 4. Now, if some kind of event or something comes up in between it, then yeah, I'm obviously going to wash my hair, or I'm gonna change the days around or squeeze like an extra day of not washing and then move it up. I don't know, you just have to depend on what your schedule is and how long you can wait until you wash your hair, if you need to throw in an extra wash on a different day and like pre-schedule it out before said event. It is a lifestyle change. I really believe that this gets the natural oils as far down from the scalp as possible, just because when you have long hair like this, you want your natural oils to get down to the tips, but obviously that's not gonna happen, and that's why technically your hair is so dry at the bottoms. So that's kind of why I don't wash it.
I also wanted to pop in here real quick and say that I used to also use dry shampoos in between days if I couldn't get used to the oil, and I also did my at-home dry shampoo, which was just baby powder. I don't really do that stuff anymore because I don't care, but if you have a concern with the oil, I would do that. As well as, I forgot to mention that the temperature of the water can affect your hair. You have conditioner that you put in your whole hair. I do not put conditioner at the top of my head any longer. I only put it at the ends, but if you put it everywhere, you definitely want to take hot water and rinse all that out in your scalp, because that's going to take out all the moisture, and you want to rinse with cold water on your ends to keep in the moisture. So what I always do is I just did one rinse, added a little bit more conditioner to the ends, and then I put the faucet down, stick my head underneath, and I make all the cold water go to the ends to keep and lock all that moisture.
Towards the end of high school, I also stopped using heat. I completely took out blow dryers. I don't think those are good. One time I literally cinched off the end because I think there was a power shortage that happened during it, and I don't know, just zip, buzz the side off. So ever since then, I just don't use dryers. I will air dry my hair for 2 to 3 hours of the night before. I straightened this today, but I air dried it yesterday just because it's just so long. It's just really hard, but I make those sacrifices to keep the health of my hair. I only straighten it, crimp it, and or curl it just every once in a blue moon, which is not very often. Like if I have pictures for something, want to look really, really nice, but it's rarely happening nowadays. And I also used heat protector on it. I don't right now. I did it today with the Curly Girl method because I haven't found one that's Curly Girl approved, which is no silicones, no sulfate. But prior to this, I always used It's a 10. I gave up using gel on my hair. I only use hairspray to keep the hole. So that's pretty much the background and like how I got my hair healthy and like long and strong and nice, and I've always kind of had that. Then now with this virgin hair, I think it's just made such a difference. I grew out all the dye completely. I don't know, I'm kind of wondering, since if you look at the bottom of my hair to the top of my root, it looks like it's like light brown. I don't know if it can pick it up on camera, but it's always looked like that. So I don't know if it's the dye like right here below that's like grown out, and when the sun has hit it, it's now made it this light color, or if my hair just naturally goes from dark to really light when it gets longer. This is the longest my hair's ever been. I think before this, the longest I ever had it was like right here, like in high school. I just haven't cut it, which brings me to another point here in a second. This is now like me reinventing the healthiness, because the beginning healthiness was just like, moderate. Now I'm like being completely serious, don't care how I look, I want it to be as healthy as possible. What I did was I started trimming my layers to the point where I ended up having no layers, and instead of getting it like that jagged cut that I always used to get, like a triangle basically, I just started getting it straight cut. Didn't care how that awkward stage looked. I wanted it to look as thick as possible, as healthy as possible, and I really wanted it to be all one length so it wouldn't be confused like when, you know, you get like more split ends if you have like layers or you jagged cut your hair versus straight. I kind of wanted to just be healthy as possible at the ends. This is pretty much how I started getting my hair the healthiest before the growing process. Once it got to like right here and I continued to get it to the point it was healthy, I decided to grow it. So that's one thing that I found that was really important for my hair growth process, is that I waited to grow my hair out until my hair was the healthiest that it has ever been. I didn't think that it could get even healthier, and then I started my growing out process, because the growing out process, honestly, you're gonna have really bad ends for a second at certain points because you're just waiting to get those cuts because you don't want to get those trims too often. So it's just really weird to describe, but make sure it's just fresh cut, you know, as healthy as it can be, and then grow the process out, or just keep getting the trims until it's at that length that you want it. So then I stopped going every 2 months to get trims. I started going every 3 months for the longest time. Just recently I've now made it, like, I think it's been since July I went, so that's been 6, 7, 8 months. So yeah, I'm really due. I'm making this video, which you'll see why at the end, but I'm very overdue for a trim. What else I did was I also started doing apple cider vinegar rinses. It helps for dandruff, dead skin cells, all that. I feel like it just helps your hair. There's so many different things about it, so do your own research. It's really good for your hair. So I started doing those types of rinses in between shampoo days, or like getting by like my work weeks. I don't necessarily need to wash my hair because I'm not needing to be as like super presentable. I can like put it up in a bun. Another really good method is just sitting here and just like massaging certain areas of your scalp for 5 to 10 minutes. This gets the blood flow circulation going, and it just really moves around the hair and the roots, and I feel like it just gets it to where it like wants to just kind of like loosen up and just like grow. I also have always just done hair conditioning masks. As the longer your hair gets, the more, like I said, dry and like damage it's gonna get. So just always keeping hair masks on as whenever as possible. Like if you have a cleaning day, first thing you get up, get your hair mask put on, and I just leave it on the whole day. They say like, you know, 15, 10, 20 minutes, whatever. I leave that on the whole day. I do not care. Sometimes I will even wear it the next day in like a bun and just like keep that moisture going. One thing that I did do recently, a couple months ago, because I knew I wasn't gonna get a trim for a really long time because of how I'm growing my hair out right now, I did get a deep conditioning treatment, and I can only imagine if I had gotten my hair trimmed or cut and then got it, it would have been 10 times better. Getting the deep conditioning treatment, like mask, I have no words. I'm literally speechless. I highly recommend it. You will never feel your hair as soft as it is with that. And my hairstylist also recommended, because I don't wash my hair all the time, she said that what I could do is like leave it in, she puts it in, she dries your hair, styles it, and the conditioning treatment's on. So then the next time you go for a wash, just rinse it. If you can take, you know, having like the oily roots for the time being, and just rinse that out, and then the water will take some of the conditioner out but still keep some in, and then the next time actually wash. So I did that, and I found that was really helpful for like the first 2 to 3 weeks that I got my deep conditioning treatment. Now I'm starting something completely new with products. I'm starting the curly girl method. I just use the Shea Moisture shampoo and conditioner. I use a wide tooth comb, which is really weird because I guess you don't brush it while it's dry. I know, that's very different. To detangle it, you jump straight in the shower, get it wet first. I know, hear me out. And then you grab your conditioner and you apply it, and then take the wide tooth comb and slowly brush out. Finding that out really has helped my hair, I feel like. I used to think that it was such a big lifestyle change and it was so hard, but now it's literally just engraved in my brain, and it is so easy to just do it all the time. So I wanted to share the secrets with you. That way you guys could do it, because this is my big announcement. I'm going to be cutting my hair. Yay! I really want to donate my hair. I'm just so tired of it at this point. If you see how long it is, I'll just put on my backpack or something and it'll just get caught. I live such a busy lifestyle. I don't have kids, but I can understand why the mom cuts are such a thing. I do not have time to just be messing with this. Plus, there's probably a child out there that would really like to have nice hair like this. So why would I waste my whole virgin journey just to cut it maybe here, or take it all off and throw it away? I think that that's such a waste, and I would actually feel better about a haircut knowing that I gave it to someone. I'm really scared to do it because I think, oh, I'll look ugly. I won't look good with short hair. If I look in the mirror and if I don't look good with short hair, at least it's not, oh, I don't look good with short hair. It's, I don't look good with short hair, but I gave my hair to someone, so now I feel like I look 10 times better because I did it for such a better reason, and I feel better about myself. I'm really excited for this. It's called Children with Hair Loss. It's for patients with like alopecia and things like that, and it's for children all underneath 21. Do not give your hair to Locks for Love. Whatever you do not give it to them, because they charge their patients, versus you can find some other organizations that will donate it to the patients for free. And then in my case, mine are for children for free.
Children with Hair Loss is also a non-profit organization, and they give a free wig and hair kit to each one of their patients every single year up until they are 21 years old at zero cost to them. So please help support this organization. Thanks.
So this is what their page is gonna look like, Children for Hair Loss, and they show you exactly how to do it. You can literally submit your stuff all via mail. I highly recommend checking them out. I'll have it all linked down below. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you also go ahead and subscribe down below. Also click that bell for your notifications. Bye!